The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Marc Gasol. And let's go.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the 2. Oh!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Allen against Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Back to James. It's Durant on the wing. The tray. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Takes it from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Porter just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Jokic with the steal. Over Allen. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Porter looking it over. From outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley kicks to James. For the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Murray, good.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Pass to James. Over Porter. And the Cavaliers get another. Bucket right there.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Durant with it. Now guarded by Barton. Durant, the pass to Sexton. Durant against Murray. And Durant, here we go. Can't get the reverse flush.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Kicks it out to Norton. 2 minutes. Now the pass to Jokic. Martin left side. Durant against Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Martin dishes to Gordon. Stolen by Allen. Durant, the pass to James. Takes a 3. Porter. With a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Cleveland shooting their first foul of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Rivers out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Cleveland?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
And both free throws good for Durant.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with the screen on Sexton. Tries to keep it alive. And the turnover again by Denver. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Here's Durant. And Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 13-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Outside Durant from deep three-point range. Denver grabs the miss. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Murray finds Gordon. Porter against James. Pass to Jokic. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Love. Durant drawing the double team. Kicks it out to Love. Jacks up a 3. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Sexton. Durant's got 12. And the team has taught Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
To the paint, here's Love. Good defense by Jokic.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
To the left side wing. In the corner, it's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Big group substitution here for Denver. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 13.
The end of the first
and now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
The Cavaliers, 44.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
Towns will be watching from the bench, so I want to see how it affects their spacing. It's not easy to stretch the floor without the big fella. They miss that aspect whenever he's sitting out.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Then there's Sexton. And it's James in at the small forward position. And the turnover again by Denver. In the NBA, trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Durant, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Jokic sets the screen from Murray. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 17. For 3, Durant. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter kicks to Murray. From deep, Jokic bangs home the trifecta. Jokic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls. An official has to make.
Austin Rivers has checked in for Denver. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Durant, here we go. And then Durant with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Durant dishes to Sexton. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 14.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
Durant against Murray. Fades and shoots. And the shot is long.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Gordon with a screen on Sexton. Murray. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point. Cleveland leading by 16. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Murray out there with Monte Morris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Durant kicks to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Durant with a wide open look. Three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Porter inside. Harkinen on him. He gets that one. Porter's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
It's Durant with the drive. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets trail by 14. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
It's Gordon finishing it off.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Drives to the hoop. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Harkinen. Durant with it, now guarded by Porter. And Durant, here we go. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jokic kicks to Murray. On the mark with the 15-footer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the drive.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Denver.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Sexton dishes to Durant. This one for 3. They get it again. Here's Allen. Can't hit from in close. The Nuggets now on offense. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Martin's checked in for...
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Murray finds Jokic into the lane. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get it back. James. Allen passes to Durant. James outside. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. James has got 11 in the second half.
You have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And he makes that one.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
There's Green with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Durant, the pass to Allen. Outside for Durant. There's the three. Green with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Murray, the pass to Green. Jokic with it, and stolen by James. Here's Durant. Here's Mobley. Good on the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Murray, no good. Durant against Murray. It's Durant with the drive. Kicks it out to James. Another shot. No good. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.